User, a lot of numbers. How does a joint venture work? That's a really good question. So a joint venture, also known as a JV, you'll hear that interchangeably when you hear people doing, development deals. And now you may ask, what is a development deal? Well, to give you an example, for example, someone purchases a block of land and they want to build a duplex, or they want to build a townhouse, maybe a block of 4 townhouses, or building an apartment with 60 plus apartments. Those are big developments. Now, let's not get too crazy about big developments because we're not like Metricon or CBRE. Let's just talk about a mum and dad or a single person who decides to be a green developer and do a duplex. Say someone decides to buy a 800 square meter of land, which in Sydney would be more than $1 million. But say you did it in Queensland and you got it under $1 million. And you want to subdivide the land and build 2 houses. Well, joint houses, which is like a duplex. Now, let's say you're person A or you can be person B. And person A has money, equity, borrowing capacity, but you have 0 skills in doing a duplex because you might be a IT person and never touch buildings or anything like that. Or you may be person B, you have 0 capabilities to get any finance and you have 0 money, but you have a lot of skills in doing duplexes. You might be a project manager for a major construction company, or you might have your own internal experience. So a JV exists, which is a joint venture exists when person A decides to combine with person B to do the project together. Now, person A might not know person B. Person A might be mates with person B. Person A might be a colleague with person B, and the list goes on. The relationship does not need to be family members. Now, there are agents or middle people that hook up person A and person B, but I certainly don't recommend using those so-called property coaches because usually between that transaction, they get a bit of moolah. Then once the formal intros have been done with person A and B and they know each other, the next step is they do a feasibility study of this duplex project. What is the margin of profit they want to make? What is the split? Usually for a joint venture, it's 50-50 profit split. Then the next step is legal structure. You either set up a trust or SPV, which is a special purpose vehicle, usually proprietary limited. So if you both fuck it up, which is the duplex project, then the legal liability and the damages will be limited to that company. Now, I helped a lot of these joint ventures kickstart their finance, and the one mistake they make is most probably for most green developers that start this the first time, is they don't know how to do their feasibility study. They don't even know what is their profit margin. They have no idea about the construction costs and the margin left over for profit. And their first development just becomes a learning experience for them. Hopefully that explains it, and thank you for the question.